Hi, my Aquarians. Welcome to Tarot Talks. I hope you guys are doing good. Today, we are going to do the collective reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of August. Um, Please note that this is a collective reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. So, take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, you would want to check your other placements, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please check your other placements to get the overall picture. Also, guys, I would like to apologize. I was not able to complete the readings in the month of July because I was really tied up and was not keeping very well energetically also. So I had done only 4 signs in the month of July. So if yours was not one of them, I really apologize for that. Okay, guys, so without wasting much time, let's get into your reading directly. Like always, I have already shuffled and laid out the cards for you guys. Let me tell you, let me give me one disclaimer here. This reading is extremely specific, and this is more of a relationship or love reading for Aquarius. There are very less career related cards that I can see, or very less career related energy that I can see in this reading. So if you're looking for a career reading, then I'm really sorry, guys. There's not much here in terms of career related messages. It is very much personal reading, very much related to someone's personal or relationship energy. Okay, so I'll start with this Empress card that came into your recent past energy. It's such a beautiful card, and I have got Empress in 2 other readings also. I don't remember which those were. I believe it was Capricorn. Okay, whatever. So this is the third time I'm getting Empress, and I'm sure there is going to be an addition into the family, either immediate family or near your like extended family, friends. Someone is definitely pregnant, expecting a baby, and it's such a cute card. I really always feel happy whenever I get this card, and this card somehow has not let me down. Whenever I've pulled this card in my readings, I have heard some good news, and I can say vice versa. Whenever anyone I know is going to expect a baby, I just keep on getting this Empress in my reading. So yeah, I am very sure someone somewhere is expecting, and probably that person is in the 9th month of the of her pregnancy. So whoever this is relating to, I am sure you're taking good care of yourself. Just look at this lady, like she is completely, in fact, look at both these ladies. There's a lot of feminine energy in this reading, guys. I can feel a lot of feminine energy more than masculine energy in this reading. So I'm again sorry for that. Energies can be flipped, but somehow in this reading I get this is more about a lady or a group of ladies, whoever this is resonating with. Like I said earlier, I feel you are in your last month of pregnancy, and I am hoping, assuming rather, that you are taking very good care of yourself. You are in for a very nice news, and I'm very sure this baby is going to be a lucky, this thing is going to prove very lucky for you guys. You'll have a lot of financial gains after this baby, so because this has come up with pentacles, so this is really a very nice and positive energy, guys. So this was about one group of people. Now there is another group of people whom I feel are they were kind of heartbroken by someone who who's someone who came out as this person who saw you as this loving lady, you know, who nurtured herself, a beautiful lady who just knew how to take care of herself, you know, who made you feel really special about yourself, and was all that person was all gaga about you, and then that person did something that broke your heart, like it really broke your heart, and now that person wants to return, and that person wants a second chance with you. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. um, that person wants to mend whatever wrong he or she has done to you. Okay, now for this the energies can be reversed, either you or that person, male, female, whatever gender, it doesn't matter, the energy is what is mattering. But if you ask me, it's more of you being on the victim side and the other person doing you wrong, that kind of an energy I'm feeling. So the thing is, guys, in your overall energy, right now you are in this Four of Swords energy, like there is no communication at all right now. Three of Swords followed by Four of Swords, so there is no communication right now, but definitely you are there on that person's mind, you know. That person, see this one sword behind, beneath, that person is thinking a lot about you. That person couldn't take you out of their mind, and this could be you also. You too thought a lot about that person. You know, it was a little difficult, this thing for you to let go, but now all of a sudden that person is deciding to come back, you know. That person went into what do you say, hermit mode. I call this hermit mode only. The person looked within, the person introspected, and that your person was probably into the Seven of Cups energy, like he or she was he or she was being a player kind of energy, having, or rather I would say, dealing with multiple people at the same time, romantically, and you were one of them. Okay, but somehow that person is not able to take you out of their mind, like you are standing out from this Seven of Cups, you know. You are the one whom they really find very beautiful, and they are thinking of taking things ahead with you, and this is what they have in all this non-communication mode. This is what they have really thought about. You might be dealing with a Virgo here. Okay, the chances are high you're dealing with a Virgo. The person, they see you as, they're very passionate about you. They really like you. I mean, there's no doubt that they like you, and they are planning to come up with an apology, guys. They're surely thinking of way to apologize to you, come forward and apologize to you. So they are just waiting for an opportunity, they are waiting for the right time. They are probably thinking things through. How do I approach this person? How do I initiate the conversation? For sure they are going to come and apologize to you for whatever wrong they have done. So this is a kind of slow moving energy. You might not, you're not expecting this basically, but for sure in a couple of weeks time you can expect this person coming to you and offer you this apology, and they are going to offer you something steady. They are sitting in this King of Wands energy, this King of Wands, looking at this Page of Wands. See, this is how they are facing right now. They find you really attractive. They are extremely passionate about you. There might be an age gap in the two of you. Either of you is very young from the other one. or this can be I see the difference in terms of maturity. Okay, so even if the gap is not age wise, there is a difference in the maturity levels of the two of you, and the other person, seeing the energy of that other person of seven of cups and all, I think that other person is a little less mature, but then he or she is definitely planning to come and mend things with you. But guys, yeah, see this eight of wands, probably that person, but that person is going to travel to come and see you. I know this is a lockdown period and you think that this looks like unlikely, but like I said, this is not the immediate energy. This might take a couple of weeks or a couple of months, but this will happen. There is a travel involved. Either you will go and see that person, or that person is going to come to see you, and they are going to offer you this apology in person, is what I feel. It's so initially they'll start with text and all, but they are going to come and apologize in person as well. Now coming to your energy, guys, I feel that you are kind of done with this person. Even if that person comes and apologize to you, and asks for a second chance, I do not know right now whether you'll give that person a second chance. I feel that you are going to take your time, because you definitely feel backstabbed by this person, and you are like, you have taken your time, and you have kind of I would say you have taken your time to move on. You are like really tired about this issue, tired over this issue. Probably you have cried over this, the heartbreak, the unexpected behavior, the betrayal that this incident has had got it had really gotten to your skin, is what I'm saying. And you were really tired, but then you eventually decided to put an end and put it in the back burner, and you have moved on in your life. But for sure, this person is going to see this Chariot. This person is going to come to you, and wow, there's everything in this reading. This Chariot, there is Lovers card, there is Two of Cups. So this is probably a soulmate energy, guys. This is soulmate and twin flames. I don't know if this combination is also possible, but it's everything. Like, I feel that whenever you interacted with this person, whenever it was in the past, right now you're not communicating, but when you were interacting with this person, it felt so right. I mean, it just felt like, oh my god, you knew this person like for forever, like from other lifetime also. It was so perfect, like it was just so perfect. Anyway, so that person definitely is going to come to you again to offer this cup to you. That person really loves you, guys. Along with passion, there is love and emotions in this, but like I said, you are going to be in this Two of Swords energy. Indecisive. You are not sure after all that they have done, and after the heartbreak that they have caused to you. You are really not sure. Like, I feel that you are going to take your time. You are not going to say yes immediately to this person, and I stand by that also. Like, if someone has really let you down for the first time, definitely you should think a lot before giving another chance to that person. Yeah, because it's not very easy to heal over things and just move on in life. And for sure, I know very very well that you have really taken a lot of time to heal over this energy. But yeah, and that's the reason why you are going to take your time. You're not going to just immediately say yes to it. Nine of Cups energy. You are currently into this this is very interesting card. For some of you, this is a wish fulfillment. You're in that phase right now wherein something is going to be true. Some wish is going to be fulfilled. I feel that you are this person's wish fulfillment. Look at this. how this person is looking at this lady, you're like holding her cup, this beautiful lady, and that person is looking at you from the distant. So I feel that you are this person's wish fulfillment. They see you as their wish fulfillment. Very loving energy, guys. Also, there is this Six of Pentacles, which also says that in all probability you might forgive that person. You will take your time, but you will forgive that person. Also, for a specific group of people, if you have given money to someone, expect that money to be returned, or this is you who are lending money to someone. This Six of Pentacles has also come in lot of my readings. I think that people are being generous right now. They are helping those who need. They are helping in terms of money or whichever form they can. Lending support to those those who need it. So yeah, there was Ace of Swords also. So there is definitely new communication coming your way. I believe that this is this new beginnings, new communication. This is from that same person. Okay, guys. For sure, someone is approaching you, even if you can't say it right now. So let's see what do we have from this beautiful deck. I just love this deck. I keep on saying in all of my readings. So 2 cards have fallen. Okay, very nice. First one is, it's time to release negativity. I love this card. It's so nice. And luck is on your side. Both are such lovely cards. I mean, I really like this deck because it gives you a lot of meaningful messages, something to think about. So I'll quickly read about it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Let's see what it has to say. So it's saying, if you have been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you are asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. Excuse me. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in air when you pulled this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Attuned to the moon emote, it's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card are, it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You are right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. There are tens, like there are 2 tens, I think. 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. So yeah, you are putting an end to something. Maybe you are letting bygones be bygones, and seeing the things in a different angle, giving that relationship another chance. Okay. The teaching of this card is, the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good but we are naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you are thinking of magics, this is your sign to do it. Nice. Let's see this card. I really liked whatever it is saying. Luck is on your side. Just you're reading it again and again is making me feel good, Luck is on your side. Wow. So, are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma? Fretting over a minute can be counterproductive. Or perhaps you are being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Wow, that's a lovely message. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. Attune to the moon, take time for a mini break or adventure. Additional meanings for this card are: the situation may have come around because you have been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, it's the time now. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. Yeah, probably this card is that it's a call for balance. The teaching of this card is: the full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. Wow, I really love this card. I am Moon Aquarius and Sun Sagittarius, and I can relate to whatever that card was talking about, and I am looking forward to that energy. Let's see what we have for you from this another very cute deck. Oh, wow. What do I say about this soulmate relationship? Didn't I say to you guys? Oh my god, I just love the angels and the messages that they gave me. So this two of cups and the lovers. Didn't I mention that this looks like a soulmate bond or soulmate energy to me? I am feeling so nice and happy to have received this card. This is so cute. It says new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Wow. What else do we need, guys? It's such a cute card. Let me read out to you. Yeah, it says your desire to be in a great love relationship has manifested, and you are being guided to create or maintain that situation right now. This relationship has a deep spiritual basis, with both partners having true faith and profound beliefs. You and your partner share similar spiritual concepts and are open minded when it comes to learning about implementing new practices. This partnership flows to you naturally right now. However, if you worry about or try to force the situation to happen, you could slow the results. It's important for you to enjoy the process leading up to your desired outcome. Dance with the moment your manifestation has created for you. Attract your partner through your warm and relaxing demeanor, and know that heaven is taking care of all the details for both of you. Wow, such a cute and lovely card. So guys, don't create mental blocks, don't fuss over the details, just allow the universe to bring in that dream relationship into your life, So yeah, Aquarius, I would leave it at that. So even if right now the things are looking a little shaky and a little gloomy, don't worry. You are headed for some good news, good positive outcomes from this relationship. Okay, guys. So I hope you like the reading. Please let me know what do you think about this reading by dropping comments in the comment box. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for the next reading. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.